Last time on Star Trek Online.
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans, as well as the Klingons.
I see now my deception has been exposed. Starfleet has lost too many ships and too many good men and women to a fight we now know was caused by Iconian and Undine influence.
Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Into the gateway, now!
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Solanae Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae and moved to this location.
You're not Cooper.
We will repel the Undine and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat. The Undine are a threat to us all. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
And now, the continuation.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas will be represented here today. I will speak to you in person shortly. Tuvok out.
Welcome to the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
Good to see you. I'd say you're right on time, but it looks like everyone else wants to be fashionably late.
Thank you for joining us here. We need assistance with preparations for the conference.
Where do you want me posted, sir?
Where do you want me posted?
Where do you want me posted, sir?
This Cardassian thug is trying to push Bajor.
I simply pointed out that as a Federation member world, I wouldn't exactly say that the state of Bajor inspired...
The Federation has never made a policy of preventing member worlds from overseeing their own interests. I'm not prepared to overlook another Cardassian attempt to shut Bajor out of Galactica. The Federation has never made a policy of preventing member worlds from overseeing their own interests in conjunction with...
Well, since you put it that way,
The preliminary tasks are complete. You should speak with Admiral Tuvok again.
Thank you for your assistance. Please take the opportunity.
Thank you for the invitation. Starfleet certainly knows how to organize their meetings on a grand scale. Yes, the Undine. Very interesting.
The Xindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation.
The Federation's position is quite clear. We believe
I sincerely hope that the Federation is not wasting our time here.
You've spoken with representatives of all of the delegations. You should return to Admiral Tuvok.
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak?
Yes, I will.
I suppose we can begin.
I was just going. Don't rush me.
Yes, I'm going.
You can start the presentation from the control console.
The Undine represent a clear and present danger to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa. I have a proposal of 500,000 bars of... What's that?
Tuvok to Voyager. Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine? What do they want?
Unknown. Drop to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth's space dock.
Sean to Federation Fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Kamikuth!
A significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. We... Species 8472 has already boarded Earth space dock. Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon as possible. I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Negative. The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Fine. Jirok and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
The Bortesque and the Lisette will lead the fight on the far side of Earth.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
Earth is one of the most secure planets in the Federation. An attack this bold, unacceptable. We will fall in and help you make a drive for the
Target
space
shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Ship speed recommended.
Earth's space dock is taking severe structural damage.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
We're a little banged up, but we can still help. Taking position for an attack run.
Right shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Left shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Warning. Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Ship is under attack. Increase in ship speed recommended. Recommend torpedo launch
There
now.
are still Undine ships in the system. We must eliminate them.
If we do not hurry, Earth's space dock may be destroyed.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Left shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Warning, ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
Tethys Dreadnought, inbound.
The Undine on the other side of the planet were no match for Klingon warriors.
Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
Lunar colony secure.
We will put an end to this together.
Right shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Hull integrity below 75%. Evasive maneuvers recommended. Rear shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. 4 shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Hull integrity below 25%. Evasive maneuvers recommended. Warning, ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines.
Any ships still in range? There are Undine hunting parties on Earth space dock. There are Undine ships attacking key sites across the quadrant. Our ships are responding to everything they can, but we're stretched.
I've received orders from New Romulus.
The boarding parties on Earth space dock should be our main concern.
Earth space dock has sustained severe damage from multiple Undine boarding parties. We must locate Admiral Quinn. The most expedient path to the Admiral's office is through those doors. Our mission objectives are clear. We must
Everything hurts. I don't... What?
Indeed. I can initiate a mind meld. My mind to your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts.
I'm feeling better now.
There is more going on with these boarding parties than mere destruction. We need to manually activate the fire suppression systems.
I thought Earth Space Dock would be a quiet assignment.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
Personal shield losing power. Take cover.
Admiral Tuvok, I'm gonna help hold this position.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
I'll stay here. Good luck.
Personal shield losing power. Take cover.
The damage is extensive, but we will rebuild. First, however, we must drive Species 8472 back to fluidic space. Admiral Quinn.
Flanking damage detected. Take evasive action.
The shape-shifting nature of Species 8472 makes them a dangerous foe. Perhaps we can establish more reliable communications by directly linking to the Starbase's internal system. I will cover you.
Who is this? Communications are damaged. One moment. This is Admiral Quinn.
Admiral, what is your status?
I'm pinned down in my office with Egan. We've been
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some goal in mind, but stay alert for more imposters. Ambush. There are still more Undine on the station. I can feel their anger. way is blocked. There may be an alternate route on the upper deck. Admiral Quinn and Commander Egan are below. The Admiral is agreeable to require medical treatment.
Thank you. Now maybe we should... Commander... Egg? Where are you going?
One moment, Admiral.
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered is unexpected. That being said...
The weak will perish. And you are weak.
He is tapping into the bioship's power matrix.
It's hard to believe. He attacked me mentally, led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be... Tuvok! What's going on? Tuvok! Can you hear me? Tuvok!
Tuvok! Hello, Tuvok. Egan was too weak. He spent too much time among humans. He served his purpose, and you will be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know your thoughts, Tuvok.
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to look into your mind as well.
What?
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us. Tuvok! Tuvok!
Admiral Tuvok! Admiral!
Diversion. This was all a diversion.
What do you mean?
Kronos. Their real target is Kronos. Come. Kronos may not have much time.
We have arrived in the Kronos system. At this time,
Just 2 Federation ships? 2?
the Romulans have promised additional aid.
Words are meaningless.
Warning, ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Hull integrity below 75%. Evasive maneuvers recommended.
That was only a small force. The rest of the Undine fleet will not be so easily defeated.
Are you afraid, Vulcan?
Warning, ship is under attack.
The Romulan
Engage
Republic
weapons
has made
and
commitments
engines.
to its allies. We are here to honor them.
Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Ship is under attack. Increase in ship speed recommended.
The orbital defenses alone will not be enough to stop the Undine advance.
We would not be alone if anyone in the Federation had the heart of a warrior.
Warning, ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Left shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Hull integrity down to 50%. Evasive maneuvers recommended. Warning, ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines.
I calculate our current chances for a complete victory to be 6.47%.
That wouldn't be the case if anyone else from Starfleet had bothered to show up!
Left shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Hull integrity below 75%. Evasive maneuvers recommended. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
This
We
will
are at a
be our
distinct
day of
tactical
glory!
disadvantage.
Think of it as an increase in your opportunities to die with honor.
Rear shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Hull integrity below 75%. Evasive maneuvers recommended. Left shields failing. Power transfer is recommended.
My apologies for being late.
Just one more ship?
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
We need to secure the shipyard. We'll drive them back to fluidic space.
Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now. Warning. Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines. Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
Undine have brought a large craft through a quantum singularity.
They're powering up weapons!
The Undine have a new planet killer!
Target that ship, and fire all weapons!
No effect! They're too strong!
Voyager has one nanite torpedo remaining from her time in the Delta Quadrant. Such devices proved effective against the Undine in the past. Tactical. Fire when ready.
They took some damage, but the planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the opening in her shields, but someone will need to keep the Undine distracted.
The Aquarius.
Warning, ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engines.
Sean's attacking that planet killer on his own. He'd sacrifice his ship, his life.
I'm going in. Keep the Undine off my 6.
Target shields have failed. Recommend torpedo launch now.
Weapons are offline. This is our only chance. Setting the Aquarius on a collision course.
Acknowledged. We have Sean's coordinates.
Getting locked now, sir. He did it, sir! The planet killer has been destroyed.
Tuvok to Allied fleet. Stand down. The Undine are retreating.
Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
The Klingon High Council wishes to discuss.
There are many here who have seen the danger Species 8472 present. Now we must...
That was a close one. But I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship.
A true peace may not be on the table yet.
Earth and Kronos are safe.
My people have respected the Federation.
The 5 races of the Xindi.
Our people come from a culture of deception and...
I admit, I did not expect the Federation.
You have shown your true nature. I remember you from the Gateway Active.
I served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire.
You fought well. Many fine warriors have earned their places in Sto-vo-kor today. They died with honor, fighting one of our most formidable enemies. The Undine brought the battle to our very threshold. The fine warriors standing before me pushed them back. Let us honor our sacrifices and our accomplishments by ending
of the Milky Way. You have come farther than we expected. But still you chase our shadows. We are not here to impress you, demon! We stand united, and there is no one who can... We give you a single warning. Do not attract our attention again.
That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end.
Agreed. From this day forward, all hostilities between the Empire and the Federation will cease.
The Iconians use servitor races and other species to do their fighting for them. Species 8472 has been an unknowing catspaw of the Iconians for some time. There have been periods in our combined history when the Voyager will return to the Delta Quadrant